Love 15.
Such a well-weighted shot. Impeccable length.
Let's first service.
Back-to-back winners from Nadal.
On the right-hand sideline, the ball's called in.
Djokovic figures, what the heck? I'm going to challenge this. No question.
That's why I think he's got to mix it up a little bit, Sam. Just coming to the forehand a bit more.
Love 30.
Nadal defends so well off that backhand side. Almost hit that last backhand about a meter behind him.
Gets away from Nadal. The cross court. He's hit out several times from that same position. Still trying to get to break point, though, is Nadal. Djokovic getting more and more frustrated at his inability to distance himself from Nadal, as he's allowed Nadal to have the chance to break straight back. He got away with that. That could have gotten ugly for Djokovic.
Especially given the kind of backhands that Nadal's already hit in this game. Just shows you the importance of those opening points in a service game. You know, the pressure's right on the shoulders of Djokovic. Win those first 2 points. There's not a lot of room to maneuver.
Still not much room to maneuver here. Break point. Double fault, and Nadal is given the break back on serve here in the second.
Djokovic leads 4 games to 3.
Not having lost all year, including 3 wins over Federer. His first look at Nadal.
15.
Nadal's going to challenge.
Mr. Nadal challenging the call on the left baseline.
Djokovic called it out. Let's see if he's telling the truth.
Nadal's team is sitting on that line.
Yeah.
Kind of just looked over them.
Two challenges remain.
Asked them what they thought, and then decided to challenge. And in fact, that was challenge number 1,200 this week, folks. Hawkeye's been working overtime.
Let's first service.
Well, we've had Hawkeye, of course, on all 8 match courts this week. First time it's ever happened that the Hawkeye system has been introduced on every court, which is great.
And it provides us so much more information than just the challenge. That's how we can really break down these matches statistically.
Yeah, it tells us shot placement, where guys are hitting the ball, rally hit points, placement of serves, height over the net, speed of shot.
Love to see frustration from Nadal now. He worked so hard to get back in it. And that's the man who's responsible for having the challenge system on all the court. Larry Ellison, tournament owner. And it is, I mean, logically, it only makes sense. It's
got to be fair to everybody.
Fair for everyone, yeah. Right.
What a shot from Djokovic. Talk about clarity of thought.
Love 14.
Couldn't have hit the shot any better. Watch how it goes over the backhand side there of Nadal. Corner to corner. Nothing Rafa could do to get out of that one.
Break point for Djokovic. Triple break point, in fact. Had 2 straight service breaks. Same situation we had in the first set. We actually extended that to 3 straight. Two come and go for Djokovic, his last chance. He's very defensive in that point, way behind the baseline.
Let's first service.
question about that, sir. Big voice coming out of that guy. Changed the pattern, and it cost him, and it may cost the set.
Djokovic leads 5 games to 3.
A third straight break, just like the first set, but the shoe is on the other foot here in this set, and it's Djokovic who will serve for the set. Djokovic has had his own struggles serving. Remember, he was broken in his last service game. Got 60% of his first serves in this set. Way better than the opening set. And it's been a big factor for Djokovic. Yes. And that will give Djokovic set point to try to send this to a decisive set.
14-15.
How much ground was covered in that point?
That's jaw-dropping stuff, isn't it? You can't believe that
14-13.
players can hit shots like this.
Still, though, Nadal facing set point. Another double fault. Remember, he double faulted to give Nadal the last break. It's the fourth of the match, but 3 of those have been in this set. And that just adds to the drama here. 2 set points have come and gone for Djokovic. Earlier in the set, earlier in the match, Nadal was perfect on second serve service returns. Djokovic has done a much better job keeping him guessing here in this set. Another set point. And another one evaporates.
Deuce.
So from 3 set points now, break point.
Advantage Nadal.
It was close, but it was good.
Measured that shot beautifully. Good spin, getting into dip just there. Movement forward there from Djokovic.
Advantage Djokovic.
Another chance to close out the set. So this game coming up on 8 minutes, crossing the 7.5-minute mark now. The game will go on. Do you detect Djokovic tight at all, Robbie, or is Nadal just making him play?
You know, I think the backhand's been unreliable for Djokovic today. 8 unforced errors in the opening set. He's already made 8 backhand unforced errors in this set. And normally a shot that's can count on day in and day out, big matches. It's always there for him. It's normally the forehand that we see leaking errors. But saying all that, he's done well to get to this position. He's had a couple of set points, you know, to be on as even.
That serve out wide's really bothered Nadal when Djokovic can make it.
Djokovic.
Another set point, the 5th of this game.
See what I mean, Sam?
Yeah. You're exactly right. This game almost 10 minutes long. Seems like most of these long games have been on Djokovic's serve.
So this set's almost taken an hour in duration. We could possibly have a 6-3 set here taken 60 minutes.
Down.
Advantage Djokovic.
So set point number 6.
Thank you.
Missed it.
Second set, Djokovic.
Only fitting. A final set will determine the title here at the BNP Paribas Open.
This third set should be a cracker.
Well, here we go. A final set will determine our winner here. And what we're learning,
thank you,
at least on this surface, there's not a big difference between number 1 and number 2 right now. So these will be the top 2 ranked players in the world when the new rankings come out tomorrow. from Djokovic on the opening point of the set.
That's total commitment to the shot there.
No reason to leave anything on this court. And hopefully both these guys will throw everything they've got into this set. Well out, says Jerry Armstrong to Novak Djokovic.
Seconds.
Don't see that very often. Nadal missing, and Djokovic
15-13.
tweaked himself a little bit there, even though he didn't have to make a play on it, as he was, I think, trying to reverse direction.
His athletic ability is unbelievable. He's winning that point because of his athletic ability. Nadal thinks he has to do a little bit more with that smash. What's necessary, and this is what's happening on the other side of the court. Let's have a look. Boom, changed direction. I don't know if that was knee or adductor.
It is a cooler day today. It's been very hot during the tournament. Starting to miss more now.
15-14.
Break point in the opening game of the set. And this is just the first tournament for Nadal since the Australian Open. Djokovic has an answer for everything Nadal is throwing at him at the moment. It has been a complete shift in momentum, and it's Djokovic who breaks to open this final set.
It's interesting to have a look at the tactics here that he's employing. Look what's happening in set one. Djokovic spreading the court quite nicely. 51 to the backhand, 49 to the forehand. Of course, Nadal's a lefty. Look what's happening in set number two. He's pummeling away at Nadal's backhand almost 80% of the times, breaking down that shot. And if we have a look at the numbers of the 11 unforced errors in set number two, 8 of them came from Nadal's backhand side, usually so reliable. But Djokovic is obviously onto something there. He realizes that Nadal's not feeling the backhand as well as he normally does. He's going after it.
So we'll see how Djokovic negotiates having this early break for the remainder of the set. Yesterday, Del Potro got up an early break against Nadal, and it sent Nadal into full fight mode. And it proved to be too much for Del Potro. Sometimes you don't want to wake Nadal up, so to speak. But Djokovic has just had the answer here. Look at that. 10 of the last 13 points have gone his way. Can never tell how things are going with Djokovic by looking at him, because a lot of times he looks absolutely beaten and comes back and wins.
That's a line-licking backhand.
Thirty love.
Oh, he just hits it so well. Look at that. The shoulder rotation, the head is still beautiful pivot as well. Gets the hips through the ball, drives his way. That's where you get the extra power.
Well, the mistakes continue to pour from Nadal's racket, but at this point, I almost feel like Djokovic is imposing them. They may be unforced errors, but I think Nadal is feeling some heat.
It's been a perfect start here in set number 2 for Djokovic.
Djokovic leads 2 games to love.
Djokovic has won 8 of the 9 points we've played so far through the first 2 games.
I'm looking at the games and calling it the set. Third set, folks, sorry.
Nadal's got to hope Djokovic gives him some help.
Yeah, if you look at what's going on here, you would think that Djokovic is the one who has the 18-6 record in Masters 1000 finals. Djokovic, in fact, has only won 5 of the 11 finals he's contested in Masters 1000. But I guess, you know, that's where the confidence takes over that he's got at the moment.
17-0 this year.
Supersedes those stats.
He was there, though.
Commitment to the cause is just incredible from both players. They're covering a lot of court. Still got there. Couldn't control that one.
His feet
have been doing a lot of running today. We'll have to do a lot more. Nadal finally has a lead in this game. Nadal came to this tournament, hadn't played since the Australian Open except the Davis Cup, and has mentioned that he feels a little rusty here, but he's taking on the hottest player in tennis right now. Break point again.
30-40.
Nadal just nothing going his way. He's hoping that this Djokovic storm blows itself out.
Or perhaps he's hoping that the storm that's supposed to be in LA comes over here quickly and gives him a little bit of a reprieve. It's getting very dark overhead.
Djokovic takes a commanding two-break lead.
Djokovic leads 3 games to 0.
Well, it's been a total reversal of fortune and shift in momentum for Novak Djokovic, as he now has a commanding two-break lead in this final set. Champion here in 2008, lost to Nadal in the 2007 final, and trying to reverse that here in 2011. 3-love lead for Djokovic. Fans here are desperately trying to pull Nadal out of this. point forward, you know every point Nadal wins is going to get this kind of reaction.
15 all.
Perhaps he needs to come in a bit more, because when he has come in, he's been very effective. He's won 7 of the 8 points when that's occurred.
Let's versus.
He's just released the pressure valve at the right times for Djokovic as well.
Yeah. This is about as big a collapse as I've seen Nadal have.
Couldn't agree with you more. This is just straight out of the top drawer. This guy's redlining his game now. It's not often that you see a player
40-15
completely outsmart Nadal and do it over a course of a long period of time. That's what he's been able to do in set number 2 and for the majority of set number 3 here.
This match 2 hours 10 minutes old. And just to add insult to injury there, Djokovic with the ace to move ahead 4-love, final set.
It's been an absolute masterclass. Playing with controlled aggression. Shot selections have been good. He stuck to his guns and his game plan. Managed his game well.
Love 15.
The first serve percentage. We told you that Nadal was struggling at the beginning of the week. He actually served well in the opening set. But in sets 2 and 3, the first serve has deserted him.
Rare error there from Djokovic. There, he's missing. This is rapidly becoming a match Nadal will want to forget. Unforced errors by set you're seeing on your screen, and already Nadal has more here in the final set than he had in either of the two complete sets prior. And a game point for Nadal, his first game point of the set.
40-30.
And it comes in the 5th game. Nadal's on the scoreboard, but Djokovic is way in front on that scoreboard, up 2 breaks, 4-1. It has been a complete domination by Djokovic to this point in the final set. And it really is breathtaking, just so surprising that Djokovic has been able to come from behind against Nadal. And not only come from behind, but go way in front. Novak Djokovic 2 games away from his 6th ATP Masters 1000 title. He's won 18 of the 26 points we've played in this set and enjoys a comfortable 2-break lead. Just keeps pouring it on.
15 love.
Already up to 7 winners for Djokovic. Nadal just 1 in this set and 12 unforced errors.
Thank you.
Djokovic has been so much more aggressive in sets number 2 and 3. Remember, we're talking about height over the net midway through set number 1. Djokovic was hitting the ball 99 centimeters over the net during the opening set. Sets 2 and 3, it's just 61 centimeters over the net.
Wow.
lowered the trajectory, flattened out his shots, got more free points.
There's a free point. His second ace of the set, and he's a game away from taking this title.
Djokovic leads 5 games to 1.
This has been so impressive to me, Robbie. I made the comment earlier that we're learning on this surface there's not a big difference between number 1 and number 2. That was at the start of the set, and now that difference has shrunk. And we'll see how far Djokovic can take this momentum. Of course, he'll play in Miami next. Much different conditions there, despite it being the same surface with the heat and humidity of South Florida. But this would be a complete win streak for Djokovic, as he will have taken out not only Federer but Nadal.
Given up on that.
I can't believe it didn't go in.
15 love. Love.
A late call, and Nadal will live with it. 30-15. Djokovic may have to serve it out, as Nadal having one of his better service games here in this set. And not a lot of resistance being offered from Djokovic. Well, it would be a tremendous comeback if Nadal could get himself back in this somehow, but Djokovic is looking to close it out. So you're telling me these two got to get on a plane and fly to Bogota tonight, huh?
That's right. You've got to do it all over again tomorrow. I'm sure he'll use that exhibition just to fine-tune a few things in his game. The serve has been well below par for Rafa today. And he's paid a heavy price because of it here in sets number 2 and 3.
This would be the icing on the cake for Novak Djokovic, who came into this match on a 17-match win streak this year. Hasn't lost in 2011, but he hadn't played Nadal. So this would complete that win streak in my mind. Beating Federer yesterday and a hold away from beating Nadal today. Djokovic serves for the title here at the BNP Paribas Open.
15 love.
Only now Bandian and Davydenko have beaten Nadal and Federer twice in the same tournament. Djokovic looks like he's going to become number 3.
30 love.
Bring up championship point for Novak Djokovic.
40 love.
Novak Djokovic is your champion here, and for the moment, you'd have to say he's the best player in the world. A come-from-behind win over Rafael Nadal, that hardly ever happens. But he remains perfect in 2011, now 18-0. His 6th ATP Masters 1000 title, and his 3rd title in 2011. Novak Djokovic drops the opening set, but then comes back to win in 3 in 2 hours, 25 minutes.
What a performance. It was outstanding. The way he ran away with that 3rd set almost never happens against anybody when they play against Nadal. And I think a lot of Nadal's problems stemmed from that first serve percentage, really poor, especially in sets 2 and 3, where set number 2 was 25%, and at stages in set number 3 it was as low. That's how poorly he served today. And the unforced errors as well that came from him, twice as many unforced errors versus winners, and very difficult to win, even for somebody as good as Nadal, when he's making that many mistakes. But you've got to take your hat off to Djokovic. A polished performance, served well, was so rock solid from the back of the court, and the game plan was outstanding. Champion in the waiting.
Joining us on court, please welcome CEO of PM Sports Management, Charlie Passerell. President of PM Sports Management, Raymond Moore. Managing Director of Corporate Communications for BNP Paribas, Michel Sicard. Our Tournament Director, Superstar Steve Simon. And last but not least, the mayor of the beautiful city of Indian Wells, Patrick Mullaney. Steve, I'd like to invite you at this opportunity to present this beautiful Bulova watch to our chair umpire for this match, who's here from England, Jerry Armstrong. Now to present the beautiful Baccarat Crystal Trophy to our singles finalist is Mr. Charlie Passerelle.
On behalf of Mr. Larry Ellison, my partner Raymond Moore, tournament director Steve Simon, and our entire staff, we want to thank BNP Paribas for being our title sponsor, as well as all of our other sponsors. And further, we would like to thank all of you for supporting this event for these 2 weeks. You guys are terrific. You're the best tennis fans in the world. Now, that was an incredible match, and it's a shame that it has to be a loser, but it is my distinct pleasure to present it to the great Rafael Nadal, the finalist trophy.
One of the few times you'll see Nadal absolutely outplayed today, but still, as always, very gracious.
Good afternoon, everybody. First thing, congratulate Nole for this. Another tournament victory. You start the season fantastic, so all the best for the rest of the season. Well done. For sure, I just can say thank you very much, all the sponsors that make possible this fantastic tournament, all the organization, Ball Boys, director of tournament, Charlie, and Larry Ellison, because they make me feel like home. Always is a pleasure to come back to this center court, and for me it was a really special tournament, always, no? And for me, come back after a while outside the competition and play the final is fantastic tournament, so I'm very happy for that. I lost today, but I think I lost against one of the greatest. So, thank you very much to my team too for being there, always supporting me, and especially all the fans who are supporting me these 2 weeks. The support in this fantastic center court always is unbelievable, so many thanks, and hope to see you next year. Thank you.
Managing Director of Corporate Communications, BNP Paribas, would like to introduce this lovely lady to present the beautiful Baccarat Crystal Trophy to our 2011 men's singles champion. Please welcome Michelle Sicard.
Good afternoon. On behalf of BNP Paribas, I would like to thank first all the fans here in Indian Wells and everyone watching at home for supporting tennis and supporting the BNP Paribas Open. Thank you also to all the players who came from all over the world. We've watched you play with great passion and compete so hard to make it such an exciting tournament. BNP Paribas has been sponsoring tennis for almost 40 years, and it's such a great honor for us to be the title sponsor of this extraordinary event. We share a love for tennis with Larry Ellison, Charlie Passerelle, Raymond Moore, the tournament staff, and of course, all the volunteers. And we are so impressed with everything you all do to make it such a unique experience. Today, the tournament comes to an end, and we were very lucky to have 2 great champions as our finalists. Rafael, you had a great tournament, and I'm sure we will see you back here again in another final soon. Novak, you were at the top of your game for the whole tournament. You defeated a number of quality opponents, and we are very, very proud to have you for the second time as the BNP Paribas Open men's single champion. Congratulations.
It's a 6th Masters 1000 title for Novak. He now ties Andy Murray. One behind Michael Chang.
I thought I would get trophy, but microphone, okay. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Rafa, you know, on a great tournament. He played a final, unfortunately today. You know, he had to lose, but you know, I think he started off the year very well, and I wish you best of luck for the rest of the year, and of course his team. And it's always a pleasure playing against you. You're a big champion. For me, you're the greatest player ever, and a good friend. So I wish you luck. And I would like to thank, of course, the sponsors, BNP Paribas, Fly Emirates, and volunteers, you know, ball boys, line umpires, everybody, tournament directors, Charlie and Larry, and everybody who made this tournament possible. It's a first 1,000 event of the year, and it's very exciting, and definitely a lot of fans could see a lot of interesting matches, and all the best players in the world were here for 2 weeks. And thank you guys for making this special. It was a pleasure again playing in front of you. And then in the end, I would just like to finish off with of course, thanking my team, who's been always great, and definitely a bit crazy, but good. And let's hope to have more success this year. Thank you.
Well put by Novak.
We will present Novak with the beautiful Champions Trophy from Baccarat, ladies and gentlemen. It's a heavy one. Your champion, ladies and gentlemen, of the 2011 BNP Paribas Open, Novak Djokovic.
Second time he has lifted that trophy. But the first time he's ever done it undefeated to this point in the year.
That is phenomenal, isn't it? The way he's played. And for me, it's the maturity as well that he showed in winning the titles, in winning in Australia, and then winning, it's a heavy trophy. And I think the way he controlled his emotions there when things weren't going well, the tail end of that second set, when he had all those